I'm back. Good evening, my lovelies. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Man, listen, it's so much going on. I don't even know where to begin half the time. It's a lot going on. But listen, we're going to get right into this because this video only allowed to be for so long. But man, listen, the name of this is called Unpopular Opinion. Yes, we all got an opinion. It's facts and it's an opinion. But this one here is an unpopular opinion because it's a lot of strange things that's happening. Man, every day is something new. It's something new. It's a lot of propaganda, a lot of distractions. I mean, it's a lot going on. But listen, the Pope has finally passed away. But wait, before I even get to that, I used to go to the Black Negro Baptist Church, Fellowship Baptist Church, okay? And you had the pastor and his wife. They called her the First Lady. I don't know why they do that, but every time you go to a Negro Black Baptist Church, they call the wife the First Lady. That's what they call her, the First Lady. So anyway, she said to me, she was like, don't I forget that I belong to the church. I looked at her and just was like, anyway, I made my rounds up out of there and I ain't never looked back ever since then. I say all that to say this. Guess what? The First Lady is dead. They buried her ass back in a couple months ago, back in January. Sometime in January or February, they buried her ass. She's dead now. And guess what else? Her husband is in a nursing home. He on his way up out of here too. And guess what else? You look at the Pope. The Pope is what? Dead. I mean, it got so serious with Pope Francis, he even denounced his salary. Because you know the Pope is worth $16 million. That's how much he's worth. He's worth $16 million. He made a lot of money brainwashing the sheep. A lot of money. I mean, they would use Malachi 3:10 to get filthy, filthy rich. Malachi 3:10, bring all the money to the storehouse. They made a lot of money. A lot of money. And I say all that to say this. It's their judgment. It's their judgment. Judgment. Because you know, he did a lot of mockery towards the Most High. A lot of mockery. And you know what? A lot of stupid, dumb, sheep Christians, all right, talking about some, oh, well, the Pope could be faking his death and the Antichrist was in front of your face, dummy. Who you think the Pope was? Dummy. He changed the Sabbath from the seventh day to the first day of the week. All the Negro Black Baptist churches is all under Pope Francis. All under the Pope of Rome. All of them. Where do you think they get Sunday service from and all these other pagan heathen holidays? They get them from the Pope in the Rome and all that. He was the false Messiah was in front of your face the whole entire time. He professed himself to be the Messiah. Didn't you see people worshiping him, bowing down, kissing his ring, bowing down, kissing his feet? He was the false Messiah the whole entire time. People don't understand. Your pastor is the false Messiah. The imam is the false Messiah. The rabbi is the false Messiah. The mark of the beast done came and went already. 2021, when they told you had to take this right here in order for you to work, what you think that was? When they told you couldn't travel unless you had it, what you think that was? And then not to mention the mark. That's something that you cut into your skin. When you went and gave them this, they had to cut into your skin with a needle, right? That was the mark right there. That thing came and left already. that goes to show you people's minds aren't renewed. How you looking for the Messiah when your mind is not renewed? You don't even know what season you're in. The Pope was the false Messiah the whole time. Now he's gone now. He's not going to resurrect to come back to be the false Messiah because he was already the false Messiah already. His time is up. Now it's judgment time. It's judgment upon the whole earth. But hey, it's something else that's going on. I want to talk, enough of that, right? I want to talk about this the PPP loan, the COVID cash. Wait, before I even get to the COVID cash, let me say this. I was watching RFK Jr. and Trump, and they was talking about this whole autism epidemic. And let me just say this. He said 2 key words: black kids and eliminate exposures. If you don't know what eliminate exposures mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You got to be dumb, deaf, and unaware if you don't know what eliminate means. Even I know that what eliminate means. But that's what he said. He said eliminate exposures in black kids. And make no mistake, everything is done by race. You ever ask yourself, why is it that every time you apply for something, they always got to ask you, are you black? Are you white? Are you Latino? Are you Spanish? Are you Mexican? Are you this? Are you that? Why they always got to ask you your race? You want to know why? Because everything is done by race. That's why. Okay? Everything is done by race. And make no mistake that everything that's being birthed on the devil's soil, in the devil's world, because that's what it is. It's the devil's world. Okay? Make no mistake that they're going to be looking at their medical history. They're going to start with the Negro first. Because he said, black kids and eliminate exposure. Okay? That should tell you something right there. That should tell you something. Something ain't right with that. How he going to eliminate? He didn't say come up with a cure for the exposure. He said eliminate the exposure. And then he also said that it will cost them $1 trillion over the years to treat the autistic population. Something ain't right. Something just ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. But like I said, I'm here for the crash out. And they just ordained. No, they sworn in that Mehmet Oz character as the Secretary of Medicaid and Medicare. They sworn him in. You know what? A lot of people said the Bible is fake. How is it fake when they all swearing on? They put their right hand or their left hand on and they get sworn in. That's how the police and all them get sworn in. They all know about it already. It ain't no secret. The only people that don't know that is the demon himself. But even they know it. They know it's real. That's why they swear on it. That's why they all get sworn in. Everybody gets sworn in. They put their hand on that Bible. So obviously it ain't fake. If they putting their hands on it and getting sworn in by it, it ain't fake. All right? But yeah, something ain't right with that. Something ain't right with that, with this whole autistic epidemic that's going on. And let me just say this. I'm an 80s baby. Okay? On my birth certificate, it says a female. My gender is on my birth certificate. A lot of these people, not all of them, but let's just say the COVID-19 generation. The COVID-19 generation, the gene deletion, because you need an X chromosome and a Y chromosome to determine the gender of the creature. If they don't have no genes, if they don't have the X chromosome and a Y chromosome, what is it? You said it was a baby. What is it? What did that doctor put down on that birth certificate? Do we have it as a female, male? What does he have it as? He just got it as a name and how much it weigh and the race of it. That's it. Things that make you go, But anywho, this PP loan. Let me just say this. 2020, everybody had their hand out for the stimulus. Everybody had their hand out. Everybody. I mean, it was people that was collecting $6,000 to $1,000 a week in unemployment. I'm like, damn. I remember way before the pandemic. My last time I collected unemployment, I think it was 2017, 2018. Somewhere around there. I was only getting $230. I wasn't getting no damn $600, $700, $800 in stimulus money. I got $230 a week. And then I got penalized, so I had to pay off the other stuff way before I even could see any money. That's how that was. But I say all this to say this. A lot of these people don't have nothing to show for none of that money. They scammed the government out of $100,000, $200,000, $50,000 of that PPP money, PPP loan money, that COVID cash, and they ain't got nothing to show for it. They spent it all on mommy makeover, lipo booty. They spent it all on a BBL, Chanel, Louis, Gucci, Prada. Stupid stuff. Going to Nordstrom, spending $1,300 on a pair of damn shoes that look like they came from Payless. Spending the money on stupid stuff. And now they coming after your ass. Let me just say this. If they would have took that money, and let's just say they had health problems, and they needed a kidney transplant or a liver transplant, right? And they took that money and they spent that money and got them a new kidney or a new liver, the judge would have showed them some mercy. But spending that money on Louis, Gucci, brand new cars, taking trips, partying Monday through Sunday, buying brand new cars, Birkin bags and stupid stuff like that, yeah, they coming after your ass. They want their money back. You damn right they coming after your ass. See, live simple, live humble, and live below your means. These people want to catch up. They want to be like Suki Hana, Suki with the good coochie, and all these other people with these BBLs. They trying to be like the Hollywood. Hollywood is dead. Anywho, I'm about to get off this because this video is only allowed to be for so long. But listen, it's going down, man. It's going down. Anywho, 2 key words. Black kids, eliminate exposures. Anywho, this Miss Jakov looking into your world, seeing things that you just don't see. I'm out.